let me also go across to Major Mohammed Ali Shah. He's also joined us on the broadcast. Morning, Major Shah. This is a defining image of the day today, as my colleague Ajay was also telling us how Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been celebrating Diwali with the soldiers for years altogether, 8 years to be precise. Once again, we are getting, of course, a similar image, a big morale boost for the forces, isn't it? Considering you yourself have served the forces earlier.
Absolutely, Meenakshi. Meenakshi, I'll tell you a small little anecdote in a minute's time. You know, it was the year 2003, and before the ceasefire between India and Pakistan, I was deployed at the line of control, where I was just 30 meters away. I was manning the last post of India, and the first post of Pakistan was right there, 30 meters away from us. There was just a fencing in between. One of the Jawans, he was wounded grievously because of the shelling of the Pakistanis. At that time, and he was really in a bad situation. But the word got around when the commanding officer of the battalion came personally to see him how he was. And the word got along, hey, CO Sahab aa gaye. Then the commanding officer is here. And this person who was grievously wounded, he was lying down, he sprang up, he stood up in Savdan, saluted the commanding officer, and in full Josh, in full high morale, and said, Jai Hind Sahab. Now that was the morale when the top leadership came there. Imagine now when the Prime Minister of the country lands up there, of course the morale of the soldiers, it's going to be skyrocketing. And that's great leadership. And in fact, 8 years on, every Diwali, our Prime Minister spends the time with the soldiers. So it shows that, you know, how much he reveres and how much he respects the soldiers and how the morale boosting of the soldiers is important. I'll tell you a small little again. Just 2 days back, President Putin went to the military academy in Russia and he asked the soldiers over there, how's the morale? And he asked the kid, who all are there in your family? And one of the soldiers replied, he has a 5-year-old daughter. He said, God bless you, God be with you. So when our Prime Minister goes to the front, and mind you, Kargil, when I had gone to Kargil, Meenakshi, we had to acclimatize. There is a procedure. You go slowly, because the temperature is so cold in such an altitude, you acclimatize slowly. So we went by road, we went by Srinagar, then we went to Gulmarg, and that is when we went to Kargil and Dras and such areas. But now when you go to such areas, you actually have to acclimatize at that age and that stage. And when the Prime Minister lands up there, I mean, it conveys a message loud and clear to the entire country and to our adversaries as well. See, our Prime Minister himself is going at the front line. Our Prime Minister himself is there. So that is the morale of the Indian Defence Forces, Meenakshi.
Right, Major Shah, you know, you spoke of how it boosts the morale of the soldiers. This is the first visual which NewsX has managed to get of Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Kargil. He's interacting with the soldiers. Help us understand really not just, you know, how it boosts the morale of the soldiers, but also the significance of the same, because we've seen Prime Minister Narendra Modi celebrate Diwali after Diwali for the last 8 years with the soldiers.
A very good question by you, Meenakshi. Meenakshi, I would relate this with this one phase, which says that I'm not comparing civilians with the army officers, no, or the army jawans, no, but it's just a phase which says you celebrated festivals with lights, music, fireworks.
Major Shah, absolutely, and that's the point which you are making. As far as Diwali is concerned, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is celebrating his Diwali with the soldiers. He's at the border with them.